All right, so today we are going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. So the objective is to perform the indicated operations. So the first problem that we have is going to be 3ab squared minus 4a squared times b minus 2ab plus 6. So we're going to be adding this to negative ab squared minus 5a squared times b plus 8ab plus 4. So this is going to be adding. I'll do the work in blue. All right, so when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your terms, your similar or like terms are matched up. That way you don't do any kind of illegal moves whenever you're doing these adding and subtracting polynomials. All right, so I'm going to start here on the left. So we have a 3 plus a minus or plus a negative a. Let me say that again. It's 3 times ab squared plus a negative ab squared. So since we have like terms, which is the ab squared, you have a like term, you can go ahead and subtract that. So you will have a 2ab squared. Now moving over to the next set of terms is we have another set of more like terms. So we have a 4 plus a negative 4a squared b plus a negative 5a squared times b. So negative 4 minus 5 is going to be a negative 9. And then since these are similar terms, they just go ahead and stay the same. So really when you're doing this, you're looking at the coefficient out in front. That's what you're looking at. Because you can't change the variables whenever you're doing these subtracting and adding. So right here, moving on to the next set, we have a negative 2ab plus and 8ab. So negative 2 plus 8 is 6. So we're going to have a 6ab. All right, now moving over to the next set of terms, and we all know what 6 plus 4 is, so 10. So this would be your final answer for adding these two polynomials together. So 2ab squared minus 9a squared times b plus 6ab plus 10. All right, so let's go ahead and try to do another one. So let's try negative 6 negative 6 m squared times n plus 3m times n squared minus 5m times n plus 2. So we are going to be adding this one again, doing another adding one. So we're going to be adding that to 4m squared times n plus 2m n squared minus 6mn minus 9. All right, so make sure you line up your like terms, get those correct, and we can go ahead and go from there. So you have a negative 6 m squared times n. 6 is your coefficient, and negative 6 plus 4 is negative 2. So negative 2 times m squared times n. All right, so moving on to the next term, we have the 3 as a coefficient and the 2 as a coefficient. So 3 plus 2 is 5. And then 5 times n squared. Moving on to the next one, we have a negative 5 as the coefficient plus a negative 6. So that gives you 11 times n times n. And then the last set of terms, you have a 2 plus a negative 9. So that gives you a negative 7. And this would be your final answer for this problem. All right, so let's go ahead and try one more, because I know some people, they like to have a little bit of extra help just in case you're not fully understanding it. So let's go ahead and do one more. So the next one, we're going to have a 3x squared minus 2x minus x cubed plus 2. And on this one's going to be a subtraction. So make sure you're always looking at your indicated operation. So this one is going to be a minus. So it's going to be subtracting 5x squared minus 8x minus 8 cubed plus 4. So make sure you line up your like terms, make sure your terms are correct in the right slot, make sure you're not doing any illegal kind of moves. So a 3 minus a 5 is negative 2. So negative 2x squared. Moving on to the next term, you have a negative 2 minus an 8x. So a negative 2x minus an 8x. So whenever you have two negatives, you end up with a positive. So this will be 6x. And then also you have a negative x cubed minus an x cubed. So this will really cancel out. And then you will have, moving on to the next thing, so 2 minus 4 will give you a negative 2. And that is the final answer. So that's pretty much it, working with subtracting and adding polynomials. So if you need more help, be sure to comment down below. I'll try to make more videos on this lesson, and then I can go from there. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.